Hi, welcome to Messy Missy Creates. This is Melissa. Look what I found. Finally. And yes, it was exactly where it was supposed to be. And I had forgotten that I cleaned out a drawer and designated it for like journaling tools like cutters, paper trimmers, things like that. Anyway, so yes, that's where it was. It was nice and neatly put away, and that's why I couldn't find it. So, anyway, I'm going to be organizing my journal bits today, and I thought I would bring you along. I've been doing it, I don't know, I've been working on it for the last, hour or two. You've probably seen this in another video where I had the blue ones designated for, let's see if you can see it. Okay, I've got it kind of zoomed out a little bit. I designated these blue baskets for my journal and the green ones for the glue book. And I never got them all labeled before I misplaced or I put away neatly my label maker. So anyway, I've been wanting to label these plastic pockets too, so now I can. So this is what I've been doing. I have been separating this stuff. I only have one that says journal. I'm gonna make it say current journal. And I've got a list of the things that I'm going to make labels for, or the labels I'm gonna make. This one is going to be printed. I'm not gonna do printables because this is where I'm also gonna put like any pictures I print out, things like that. And this one, I'm making one for the ITC, the Inspired to Create hashtag. And this one, I'm gonna make, this is magazines that I need to cut up. I'm not gonna sit here and cut them all at one time. Oh, wait a minute, see, there's pictures in here and they should be in this printed one. Those are actually old pictures, but you know what? I might actually use them for a journal again one day. But anyway, these are ones that it has helped. Let me try that again. Get a running start. It has helped me to, so far, I think, to separate the magazines, and I see some other stuff that doesn't belong in here. Anyway, this started to just be a container for things that I needed to cut, like to fussy cut. But then I narrowed it down a little bit and took out the printables. I see there's a few other things that I need to take out too. But so I was thinking I was going to call this one magazine images. I think I still will. But anyway, you get the idea on that. And then I have another basket for paper scraps. You know how I was telling you that I've been talking about in a couple videos that I need more scrap paper in here, and I had it. It just wasn't, it was never where I could find it. And yeah, I've got little bits too. This is like a smaller basket within a basket, so I think there's two baskets that I'm gonna have that. One is going to be, let me see where I put it. Oh, it's down here on the floor. It's okay. There's another basket that I have just collage stuff. So, ooh, I have an empty basket too. Wow. Well, not sure where I put the collage basket. Anyway, I'll find it. It's right here. I have one that is, I almost put painted papers, but that's not exactly it either. I do have over here in kind of a vertical filing system thing. I have some where I dyed a bunch of papers. And, I have this one that says journaling spots, but actually I'm going to put that in there. It's not easily accessible for me. It's on the top of a tall shelf. And if I need a bunch of it, I can get there to it. But just to grab a piece while I'm making a video or while I'm journaling, it's not very practical for me. So I'm not going to do painted papers. I'm just going to do scrap papers. So, and then this is where, you know, anytime I've cut a piece or if I have some dyed paper or whatever, that's where it's going to be. And my little pieces I'm hoping to put in here. Just, you know, in case I need just a little journaling spot or whatever. Anyhow, so, here is, nope, I've got, let's see, the other one, I'm going to do packaging and, well, here's my list. I'm going to do Happy Mail. I'm going to do places. Let's see, let me show you that one. That is, and I have to be careful on some of this because some of it might have addresses because it's mail. Ooh, I just shook you. This is where I was finding that even though I saved from, like, this was a Chick-fil-A bag. Okay, I used the front of it, but I love this paper too. So anyway, I'm saving them, but then sometimes I either forget to get one from somewhere I go, or I found myself having to print out, like when I went to Dollar Tree, or Dollar, whatever this one is, Dollar General. I was finding myself having to print out the logos. I'm like, that's ridiculous. So all these little ads that come in. So I'm going to, this is my basket where I just put all of this in. One day when I'm sitting here and I need something to do, or I want to weed it down a little bit, I might go ahead and cut out some of them and then cut out anything else I want. And then transfer those into one of these little plastic envelopes, because I had one made for that, for places. So you get the idea. I have my Denny's, you know, because when I ask for one of these, I don't think to ask for one every time, but, you know, I'd use the little pancake guy and the little bacon strip, and, well, the rest of it's just fun to use for other stuff. But, you know, it has multiple logos on it is what I'm trying to say. So, I'm going to have this, and then I'll have another little envelope for ones that I've already cut up. And then, let's see, Happy Mail, places. The Happy Mail is going to be, it's not super full right at the moment, but it's where I will put anything that I receive, but also if there's something that I'm going to, you know, that I want to make sure to set aside to mail out. Let's see, I went over that one. The printed current journal magazine images, collage, and then that's going to have a little container like this with little bits in it. And let's see, packaging and envelopes. You know what I'm talking about. Well, packaging and envelopes, right? I think I already said scrap paper, and then I think I'm going to do one that has die cuts. I have some die cuts that I use specifically for journaling, and I don't use them a whole lot because I want to go in there and pre-cut them. I'm not going to go drag out my stuff just to cut up one for a video, or I mean for a journal page. So I thought, well, I can, you know, die cut up several of them in several colors, and maybe borders. If I have a magazine where I tear the edges off of, you know, the page, things like that. I don't know, it might get tweaked, you know, as I use it, but as of right now, that's what I'm doing. And then if I have time, I'm going to do my envelopes too. So you've seen me do this, and I don't necessarily have to drag you through this, but if you haven't seen me use this, let me zoom in just a little bit, and hopefully you can see so where's my list? Happy Mail, I'm going to do current. Hold on. I hit font 1. On this one, this is the P-Touch. It's a brother. It's one of the P-Touches. It was like $25 or something like that. It's been worth its weight in gold. Let's see. Here we go. I want it to Nope. Trying to find the caps lock. Aha, caps. Here we go. I already have journal on the basket, so I'm just doing current. And then I want Happy Mail. I'm going to do 2 spaces, maybe. Yep. And then places. I didn't want to just say restaurant because because there's, you know, drugstores and Dollar Generals, things like that. Whatever, Dollar Tree, I don't know, something. But I'm tired of having to print. I mean, well, I'm not tired of it. There's no point in printing it when you can find it, you know, and I have it. But it's not been convenient. I'm going to do hashtag ITC. Somebody left that in a comment. I can't remember who it was, and I loved it. The Inspired to Create, shortening it to ITC, and I think that would be really cool. Did I do 2 spaces? There we go. And let's see, printed. 2 spaces. I already did current. Let's see, magazine. Make sure I spell these things right, because if not, that's going to drive me nuts. Magazine, images, collage. C-O-L-L-A-G-E, I believe, for collage. If not, that's good enough. Packaging. It's going to limit my space here in a minute. Packaging and envelopes. Ah! Okay, it just told me it was full. Okay. Let me do scrap paper. See if it'll let me finish that. Yay, it did. Okay, so I can do a preview. And it shows me what I'm printing. Current, Happy Mail, places. I hope you can see that. ITC, printed, magazine, images. I guess I should have put printed images, but it's okay. I can go back and add it if I want. Collage and scrap paper. All right, looks good. So I'm just going to hit print. Okay, print. I just want 1. It asks you how many you want. I want 1 and okay. And then it just comes out the side like this. And the reason why I do them a lot at a time, oops, is because you get a lot of waste on the front and the back end of it. This is the white tape with the black ink. I have clear, I think. I didn't need these to be clear. Anyway, so it prints them all out. I'm going to zoom back out. Don't get dizzy. Zoom back out. Maybe a little too far. There we go. You don't need to see me in this image or in the... All right, and then it has a cut button right there. And I'm going to turn it off. I actually just put batteries in it. I didn't have another outlet for it or room on my extension cord, so I was happy to see that. Yeah, I must have just done 1 space in between there, but that's okay. I don't need much. I just need it to say, you know, just what I need it to say. All right, ITC. Maybe I should do a few at a time. Okay. So, well, the first one right here at my reach is scrap paper. So I'm going to do that first. I may go back and label these two. I just wasn't sure if the... Let's see if you can see what I'm doing here. It's got a score line right there, like down the middle. So it's easy to get the back off. And you just put it wherever you want it. These are those bins from Dollar Tree. They have a little bit of a lip on them. Okay. There we go. Here's my scrap paper bucket. And this is journal. Now I've got packaging in here, but this one already has it already says journal on it. I'm just putting current. And when I initially did these, I put journal on one set and glue book on the other, just to get, just so I'd get used to using one and the other. So one of the reasons why I haven't looked forward to glue booking recently is because I haven't labeled. I had to dig through all of those bins, and because I have them separated by color, and until I label them, it takes a while for me to go through each one like this and go, is that red or pink? Is that red or pink? You know. So I'm looking forward to having, well, fiddlesticks, let's see. Printed magazine images. Okay, so this is the magazine image bin. And I think this is going to help, because when I get in a hurry, what happens is I've had stuff separated in these bins, but what happens is I get in a hurry, I'm doing a journal page, and let me see if I can get this on here. Okay. And then I forget which basket, you know, they start to kind of run together a little bit sometimes, you know, you get some overlap. And so, oh, that didn't quite, it's all right. All right, so that's magazine images. I have, this is my, let me get my goofy looking mug off of there. Okay. This is, obviously, when I have a whole sheet of paper, if I won't feel compelled. I'm still going to use my little envelopes over here. But, you know, it's a lot of time to sit there and and cut out each one of those flowers every month. So what I usually do is I'll cut out a few, and then when it gets down to scraggly pieces, then I want that piece of paper out of here. Now there's times when, you know, so then I'll go and cut the rest of them. But there's also times when, you know, I come in and yeah, these are just the past, had Messy in here somewhere. Here we go. And I forgot what I was saying, but anyway. Oh, well, I'll come in here and I'm like, I don't have a whole lot of time, or not, you know, sometimes you just get stuck and you want to do something, but you don't want to, you know, you don't know what you want to do. So sometimes I'll cut up stuff as a warm-up. And so, you know, I'll just pull stuff from these baskets to do that. So, all right, here is my packaging, and this bottom one is my collage stuff, and I did put my glue papers in there. All right, so this is places, and I'm kind of just putting them about in the same place on the basket. I'm not being real particular about it. It's got a little lip right here. offset a little bit on some of them. I'll show you the whole stack in just a minute. That's not places. Packaging. All right, sorry about that. I peeled off the wrong one. All right, I got places. And, uh-oh. Did I already lose? Here's my collage. Oh, I didn't get packaging and envelopes on here. That's right, because I ran out of space. I remember now. But collage is on the bottom. Because I want to start doing some more collage. I enjoy it. I'm not that great at it because I haven't done it much. But I have all these little bits of things that, you know, little pieces of painted papers. Like this bag. And wouldn't that be cool on a collage? And then there's a few things in here that I printed from somebody. Had some little free collage pieces and, you know, that sort of thing. So, yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I have that stack. I just need... yep, okay, I see. Forgot one. Alright, I'm going to do that one over here. I'm not going to drag it back under the camera. Give me just a sec. Bear with me. And then in the meantime... Alright. In the meantime, I'm going to clear this. Let me zoom you back in a little bit. And clear. Text only. Okay. So you can clear the format setting. I don't want to clear all that. I just want it to clear what we had in there. Let me get all these little bits up. And then I'm gonna go through some of these little bins that I have like all over my desk. I guess jump on the bandwagon and do a desk clean off. I need packaging and envelopes. Packaging. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do and envelopes. Because I had my envelopes on my cart. But I'm not really liking that a whole lot. Okay, while I have... Let's see. I'll do my glue book ones later. But I had started making a list. Do you remember when I divided these up? Oh yeah, I was going to do like clothing tags or product tags. Let's see, I'm going to do a couple of these. This is like volunteer. So see, I'm not getting rid of, I love this envelope system. Maybe I don't need 2 spaces. And product tags, yeah. I was going to do clothing tags, but let's see. I got garden. And I was thinking this was my places. I think that is. So I'm going to do places. I know it's just got churches in it right now, but... places, garden places. Let's see, I've got weather. And this is little journal. Oh, that was my places, that's right. Journal, clip art. Yeah, it's too full. Okay. Well, I'll just stop at journal wonder if I could do journaling. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so I need to combine 2 of those. This, I think, was going to be garden as well. And then this was just random. I want to do die cut, like numbers and letters or something. I think that's just letters because I already had the numbers. And the numbers got their own little envelopes. Remember, 0 through, what, 31, I think. And let me preview. Have packaging and envelopes. Can you see? Volunteer. Those are the places I volunteer at. Product tags, garden, places, weather, and journaling. I mean, it all is journaling, right? So 1, all right, here we go. So that leaves me with, I wasn't sure what I wanted to call those other things. So if you haven't seen this, I'm going to try not to play glue stick bowling again. Let me get all these little pieces in a container. And then we're going to go through them. Or I'm going to go through them. I think I'm going to go through them with you. But these were the new printables from that I got from February and June from Lydia. And I wanted them to have their own envelopes. So if you haven't, thought about or haven't tried one of these label makers, these little envelopes are pretty cheap. The label makers are pretty cheap. I can try to put, I know that I got, I'll finish the sentence in a minute. Hold on. I know that I got these little envelopes off Amazon. I actually got my label maker from Sam's because they had them and we were there and I got it. But I know that they have them on Amazon. I can try to find one that is probably the exact same one or one that's close to it. They make them that are smaller. That's probably, that would have probably been better suited for a small journaling area. But, I wanted it when I wanted it, and it was there, and it was available, and I was there, and you know how that works. You see it, you get it. All right, I'm going to put this one on. This was the last of the bins. I got a gnat in here. Let's see, yeah. It's the last of my journaling bins anyway. I still have to do my glue book ones. I'm not going to do that today. Well, I might do it today, but I'm not going to do it in this video because I think this will be long enough. Let's see, volunteer. I have product tags right here. This will help. I've never been real into uber organization, I'm not one that labels all my stuff, but I have found that it does help. Or it's helped with this anyway, because I can see it as I'm flipping. I can see it. I don't have to pull it out and look. We have weather, garden, and places. So this is weather. So I still have 1 or 2 I haven't done. 1 or 2 of these little envelopes. I have chased that little gnat. I thought I got him 3 times. I finally got him. But I'll do that one when I go to do my glue book bins. garden. Just remember I had all this in activities, and it was getting so full, it was almost unusable. So I separated out my activities, especially the garden and volunteering. And because what I'll do is I'll print a whole page of these, and because I do, you know, I could put, well, maybe not the volunteering, but that's usually something I do 2-3 times a week. I'm going to combine these, I think. Maybe I'm not. Nope, I'm going to do a faith one. I was going to do just church, but I don't want to do just church, but I'll do faith-based. I'll do a faith-based pocket. I think that will work. This one will be my places. Mainly Denny's Super Slam. Okay, so clean up my little mess, and I'll do that one later when I do the glue book one. Try not to flick all those little things on the floor, so I had to pick them up. Okay, so this is where I was pulling those from. Nope. Zoom me out. I got some new Sesame Street stickers. They're so cute. Okay, so I have my journal spots. I have some stickers. I'm bad about just putting them right back in the beginning. Okay, so here are my numbers. If you can see that 0 through whatever. I haven't used those in the last month or two, but so I need to make I made these, I just used my good old trusty Triscuit boxes as dividers, so I'm gonna make labels for these too. But I have chores, and I have emojis. I have medical. That one got bent. Let's see. Garden goes in here. H-I-J goes in here. K-L-M-N. Oop, forgot journaling. Okay, I had journaling and journal spots, so anyway, that'll be all right. And I have places, product tags. Can you see those? And then quotes, words, weather, and volunteer. All right. So I need to make a couple more dividers. And then I have all of these. So it holds very nice and neatly all of my little things. And then the bins, because I have to be realistic about my habits. I'm not one that is going to print something and then cut out every piece of it and put it right away. My bigger bins are for, you know, because I know that I'm going to not do that. So those are for, like, you know, my bigger images and for before they get into this thing, if that makes sense. Some of them will never make it into this. Just because I pull them in a magazine doesn't mean that I want to use them right away, I guess, or it's more of a down the road kind of thing. I don't know. I guess we all just have our own little quirks, right? This needs to go on my scrap paper. There. So I have, you know, aren't they cute? I got those at Dollar Tree the other day. Home Run, sweet. There's a little Bert and Ernie and Big Bird and little stickers, and there's even a couple little cars. I wanted some car stickers so that I could do my driving on my little sticker calendar. And yeah, I did not get to Apparently I can't think and talk at the same time. Packaging. That one actually should go on the bottom. And I need to put this in packaging. There we go. This is what I'm working on currently. And then these will actually, like, I'll put that in my borders. Where did I have those? Collage places. Oh, I didn't do borders, and I did scrap paper. There. Let's see. If I haven't made you dizzy yet, I'm just not trying hard enough, I guess, right? I was gonna see if you could see that. So that's not too bad. I could put them in alphabetical order, but I'd rather have them in order of the ones that I use more frequently on top. And like that one's so full and bulky, I want it on the bottom. So, and that fits nice and neatly right here on this thing to my side. And then I have them all as I need them. Okay, so I still needed one more, right? Die cuts and borders. And then I have these little bits of things. Oh, you know what? I might need one of these envelopes over here for, I have one of the Tim Holtz, the label die cuts. And I think that was one I was going to do. Let's see. I had a couple extra envelopes right here. They were in my way just a minute ago. Here we go. So now I need labels. And then I actually have, let me see if this fits in here, because I just had that. Okay, perfect. Because I have in this bin to my front, or in front of me, I have labels in there, but I always have something blocking it. And so this is going to be easier to access. So I need to clear that. Text only. Okay, so I still need die cuts and borders. I need labels. What was the other one? Those were February and June. Oh, I was going to do Faith. I'm making a mess. Let me get this out of here. All right. Labels. And die cuts. What did I say? Die cuts and ceiling fans below and everything. Borders. Now, why I put the two of those together, I don't know. I might separate them at some point. Oh, let me zoom you back in. Okay. I might, let's see, die cuts and borders. I might separate them at some point if I have a lot, but, or I might add to it. And, let's see, Faith. I think that'll work. And was there anything else? Did I miss one? I think I have. And I might come up with another one that I need or whatever, but... Oh, I was going to see if I could put collage bits on the smaller container that's in the big collage. Because I do want one that has just collage bits in it. I'm not sure how the label's going to stick to that, so let's do that one. Okay, faith-based. This is number or letters. Letters and February, and June, which I think her name is so cute. And those are my husband and I's birthday months, so I think that's kind of cool too. We're in June. I had those divided. I'm gonna do one that's just bunnies. Of course, I would do one that's just bunnies, right? She has one that's, or I had one that I was putting, she had one page that was just bunnies, I guess for Easter. I just had it right here. Let's see, here's the faith one, the empty one. Where did they go? Here's labels, and it's all right, I'll find it in a minute. But anyway, and I know that I always have little bunny images. So there we go. I'm going to print, or I'm going to preview. It says labels, die cuts and borders, faith. I just did faith. I didn't, let's see, collage bits, letters, and February and June. Lydia, you get your own envelope. You get your own label and bunnies. Okay, so now I'm going to print. And print again. Only want one. And so here we're printing. This fan is blowing little bits of stuff everywhere. I turned it up because I'm hot. If I end up needing more, I'll figure out how to divide them up or whatever. But anyway, see, here's another one. I could put these in labels. They're stickers. And oh, I know what. Shoot, I already printed it. I need to make one that says fishing. I'll do that when I make my let's see, fishing. Some of those images are too big to put in those envelopes though. But anyway, okay. So here we go. I don't, oh. All right, bunnies. I've got February and June right there. There we go. Well, come on. There. February and June. And labels. So, I didn't really clean off my desk. Well, I had all these little bins and things. And so I did spend a good bit of time this morning going through all those, separating them, seeing how I would organize this. And I don't know where my bunnies went, but I will find that one in just a second. Let's see, die cuts and borders, faith, collage bits. This one's letters. That'll work. Every little bit helps, right? If it has a home, I'm more likely to put it in it. You know, than if it doesn't. Uh-oh. Had it backwards. So see, I have other die cut letters that I could, you know, put in there too, so. All right, I have JKL. This one is going to say faith. Anyway, so how do you organize your stuff? I'm sure this is not the end all be all, you know, solve all my problems, but it's solving a few of them. It's making them a little more manageable for me, and that's all I really was trying to accomplish, because You know, I don't know that there is going to be one thing that is, you know, that solves everybody's problems, or it would be $1 million, right? Why can't I find her cute little bunnies? Well, fiddle. Anyway, I'll find them in a minute. So, I'm going to see, I'll go ahead and do this with you. I want to see if this actually fits on here. Or, uh-oh. I pulled it too hard. I know it will stick to something. I just don't want it to end up having, well, I don't usually have trouble getting those off. Okay, here we go. I know that on the end of these, where it's got these holes, I don't want stuff to stick to the other side of it, if that makes sense. Collage bits. That is not the right basket. Well, here, I'll use this basket. Those were my, I forgot about that. Those are my little small paper scraps. But I wanted to try this one first and see if I even like it. Oops. Would like it better if it's sort of straight. Here we go. So it does make for a little bit of sticky on the back. I might be able to put some powder on it and de-sticky it. And then I might end up with, see, and then that'll fit in there. And I have the little bits. Like I even have little fabric bits in here. I just want all of it in here. Like these little pieces right here. Because if I'm going to start doing my Rolodex. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. And I finally found my big one. My one that is on like the wheel. But see, I would probably cut that up a little bit. And little scraps of wallpaper. I probably have that too. Wrapping paper. I could cut that down and put some in small bits. I've got painted papers in here. This is a calendar. I folded it up and put it in here because I might just collage on it like almost like a master board. But yeah, I just have these little strips. And I watched something. Well, like I said, I've been wanting to do the Rolodex. But then I watched Lydia at February and June do something the other day that intrigued me. So I'm like, okay, I must try. So you'll be seeing that coming up. And I wanted to get all my stuff in order. See, little doily bits. Just stuff, you know. Now I might have to make another one that actually has like focal pieces in it. So I could divide that basket into, I'm over here, I don't think you can see it. I might divide that one and then put like focal pieces in it. That's not what's in it. That's die cut pieces from my journal. Anyway, so you get the idea. I'm hoping I was somewhat in frame. That was really cool medallion die cut. I almost put it in with my card making stuff, but honestly, see, that would go in the die cuts. But I'm going to put it in collage because I'd probably use it on collage before I used it in my journal. You see all this small, you know, small little bits of things? Now they have a home. So it makes me happy. Because now I can keep all my little trash bits and they don't end up all over the floor. There. I even put book pages. If I've cut it up at all, or, you know, I'll use the words off of it. that's more than little bits, but you get the idea. So kind of if it fits in this, I'm going to put it in here. There. All right, so far I'm liking it. And then I'll make some, okay, that works, collage and collage bits. I could have put collage babies. I wonder if they will multiply while they're in there. And let's see, I just have to put this one on and then I'm done for that segment. So I didn't make you sit through the whole, you know, organizing all the stuff, but let's see, this one I'm just putting on here, die cuts and borders. I don't have anything in it. This is all just stuff I still need to go through. I thought I'd have time to sort through these and actually put them in their appropriate envelopes, but I see that we are ran longer than I expected. So I'm not going to, I'll just do that with you, or without you rather. Excuse me. I hope that didn't make you too dizzy. I lost track of when I had you zoomed in and out, but anyway, so I think that's it for today. And so I got all of these done. Packaging, labels, scrap paper, die cuts. I need one for fishing, and this will be my little running list. I'll make, so I've got to do, for my glue book, I've got to do red, green, yellow, red, orange, yellow, blue. You know what I'm talking about. All the colors. And then maybe I can, that'll be an easier thing for me to work in. So maybe I'll get a glue book video out here soon and a collage video and all the things. So anyway, I will, I hope that was helpful to you. I don't know. It might have been boring as all get out. I have no idea. But maybe you got one thing from it. I know I usually do when I watch videos. I usually, you know, can at least say that I, you know, either got inspired to do it, what I already knew I was going to do, or I got an idea, you know, from it. So hopefully you got one of those two things anyway. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.